this is going to be part 2. Because I got something else on my mind to add to that last video that I just put out. And that is the reaping of consequences. People want to believe that that comes from eternal benevolence. Now, to make a long, drawn-out thing short, the only reason you can say that it came from eternal benevolence, the reaping of evil, is because eternal benevolence allotted free agency. Okay? So, it is an unrighteous thing to claim that your destruction is coming from eternal benevolence, because eternal benevolence did not create destruction, did not create death, okay? Did not create hatred, did not create jealousy or bitterness or envy or any of these evil spirits, okay? No, that was created out of the ego, all right? And the flesh, the will of the flesh, okay? That is your Satan, okay? Your flesh, your evil carnal desires, okay, that you want to place above the eternal law of divine love. People, that is your adversary, okay? That's the adversary to eternal benevolence. This is why we are instructed to walk in the Spirit and not in our carnal flesh. We are to crucify our flesh, okay? Now, this is, be ye either a sheep or a goat, as time draweth nigh, okay? Continue. This is from my brother Moriel and brother Sly, okay? Let's get this little part right here.
It's failing. Oh, well, it'll come back. It always does. Are you sure? Are you sure it will this time? Because there's something different, if you ask me. There's something majorly different that's going on now. And that's the fact that we know who we are. We're changing, we're shaking up the world. You got Africans, and I'm going to beat them up for a second. You got Africans acting like we're them, when they never, ever, ever, never were with us.
Never.
You got these natives, these pretendians that want to act like this is their land, but they've never, ever, ever fought for it. You got these European Americans who act like they are everything, but they have never done the right thing.
Exactly. Okay? So now, bruh, how in the hell can the Indo-Europeans be the saviors when they are the ones who came and invaded the lands of non-Christians, the indigenous people of these lands? We were not Christians, okay? Even though we were called Christian by Greek-speaking people in Antioch, all right? The Christianity of today is the complete opposite. It is a contrary Christianity. It is Constantine Christianity, all right? It is the Antichrist that the world is upholding, okay? And that was implemented by the Roman Catholic Church, the Vatican, okay? The dragon, all right? So anyway, the serpent, okay? The serpent. All right, so I'm not trying to go all off of people because I don't have space. All right, I had to delete a video before I could even record this one. All right, I don't have space, people. My back has been against the wall for a very long time. You know, it takes money in this false ass reality in order to have another external hard drive. It takes money in order to have internet, okay? To continuously do this spiritual work by the way of the Spirit. And people want to try to strong arm me into serving the God of money by putting in my time, energy, and effort for the reward of money so I can turn around and utilize that money in order to fund my spiritual mission that I've been given via eternal benevolence. What kind of sense does that make? None whatsoever. Because it's basically saying, oh, well, I need Satan's currency. I need his currency in order to do the will of eternal benevolence. No, sir, no, ma'am, I do not. I do not need to put my time, energy, and effort into earning his currency. Okay? I can put all my time, energy, and effort into doing the will of eternal benevolence. And those who have abundance of the money that's required of this system will do the right thing and help me soar in my spiritual mission. This is the purpose of the righteous alms. The alm is prosperous physically. I am not an alm. I am a vine. I am one of his branches of his vine. Okay? I am a part of the vine. Therefore, I am not an alm. Okay? So the alms, the prosperous alms, you Europeans that were able to come over here to this land, you are supposed to take your place as a righteous alm if you truly serve the true and living God of eternal benevolence. Otherwise, you serve the adversary who basically was like, just take whatever you want and hold on to it. It's yours. Bro, there's so much on my mind, and it's so much that floods, okay? But I really wanted to get another point of this. I don't want it to go over 10 minutes, but...
And here we are, just trying to get to the kingdom.
Yes.
Just trying to get to the kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to worship our Elohim in our kingdom. And we will. Why? Because we are the cornerstone.
Mm-hmm.
It's us.
Mm-hmm.
It's not everybody else. They don't have what is needed to build a temple, to build a kingdom.
Right. They don't have righteousness. They are lacking the fruits of the Spirit. They have made everything about the carnal flesh. I have been treated like, screw your spirit, screw your spiritual mission, screw your purpose. If you don't value money, then you are worthless. This is how I've been treated in this false-ass reality. And people think it's normal. I'm going to have to do another video on this, people, because I'm basically out of space. But truth be told, the nations must begin to follow behind us, because we are the living witnesses that's been resurrected by way of his Spirit and instructed to speak his living word by the way of the Spirit, to give you all a divine opportunity to humble yourselves, change your heart, and be delivered with us, partaking of our blessings righteously in the righteous kingdom. Shalom.